Hello.
Hello, what is up? Happy Meatless Monday. Maybe you want to do that when
Woo-hoo!
they said eat your vegetables.
Right?
It's so weird. I can hear you and I can hear you because we're
I
closer
know
together.
we're actually in the same room this evening. I'm putting together a piece of furniture and while I'm listening in on Meatless Monday and commenting as well.
I love Meatless Monday. So
I do
today's
too.
stream, well, if you're new, then you know that this is called the Meatless Monday, which is we talk about the changes that can be made when you become plant-based or vegan. And most of the things that we talk about are the health issues that you can eliminate from becoming plant-based. You can have actually like, hold on one second. Do you hear echo? No?
Oh,
Okay. There we go. It was just weird because I could like hear myself while I was talking. I still kind of can.
sorry about that. Huh?
Is it? Let me hear when you mute it once. Can you
Um,
mute yourself
what about now? Oh, yeah.
until you're ready to talk? Okay. Yes, there we go. Okay. It was weird because like as I was talking, I was like, Meatless Monday, and like I could hear myself, and I really don't like my voice that much. Like I listen to the stream sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I sounded weird. Um, anyway, the health issues that I've experienced, if it's your first time to the stream, are when I became plant based, I had eliminated all of my allergies. I have no more back pain. I feel more energy than I ever have. My skin feels better. It's just, you feel like a calmer type spirit. You can feel like you can get more things done. And it definitely had a big weight loss. Also because I lost like 55 pounds. But the weird thing about it is usually I've lost 50 pounds. I've done that before. However, I've put it right on again within like 2 years or a year or sometimes even 5 months, depending if it was near the holidays or, near the time where stuff was going on. So this time I've actually kept it off for 4 years. So it's definitely like a lifestyle change. And to me, it's like the easiest, I don't want to say diet, but that's what it is. Basically, what you eat is a diet. So some people are like, don't say vegan diet, but it is. It's like whatever you eat or don't eat is your diet, in my opinion. So I know it's a lifestyle because it's kind of can resonate with you with a lot of the animal rights things. And if you think about it, all animals are the same, like whether it's our cats or our dogs or a cow, they all have personalities, they all experience fear and pain. So that's something that is a lot of people's motivation, and a lot of people have the motivation of really wanting to get healthy and get off all their medications, which we've had people that have done that. So whatever the motivation is, it this is a stream to help you in wherever you are in your journey, whether you still eat meat and you're just curious and you're like, let me hear what they have to say. Okay, it seems like, they seem pretty healthy. Let me take a look and see what's going on over there. Or you've already tried it and you're starting to feel the benefits, or you've tried it and didn't like it and you weren't sure what to eat, or you've already been a vegan for your entire life, or you've been plant-based for a long time and feel just like I do that you want to come on and talk about your health changes. We welcome everyone to this stream so that we can all talk about plant-based, talk about our favorite recipes, talk about why we went plant-based, talk about things we didn't like about certain products, talk about whole food plant-based, processed plant-based food. Speaking of that, we are just about done. We did do the taste test, but of course our video editor here, J&J Video, is trying to put together some edits on it and making it look really cool because we have the plants going up against each other. So I'm hearing there's some kind of boxing ring involved here between what did we do? Impossible versus, um, what did we do, Dawn? Impossible. Oh, versus Gardine. That's what it was. Thanks to Shout out to Jen Litchfield for sponsoring our taste test. So we actually picked up Nugs. I didn't even really realize that was a brand. I've seen it here and there. Nuggs plant-based nuggets. They're like dinosaur shaped. So we're gonna try them tonight, just to see what they're like for the kids out there. Plus, I really like dinosaurs. You're on mute. Well, I couldn't hear you in my ear. All right. So thank you all for joining in. And let's see. So the name of the stream, I didn't even get to that point. I just did the little, you know how I can ramble though. So the name of the stream tonight is challenge yourself. So what challenge yourself actually means is that, okay, so it's not like you have to set these really hefty goals for yourself. You don't have to say, I'm getting ready to go, I'm going to go plant based for, 2 years. I'm going to go plant based for 30 days, even. What I would suggest you do is, if you're really interested in doing this, is start trying some of the products first of all, because you're going to have things you like and things you don't like, and recipes you might like and you might like to try. I mean, if you're serious about it, set a goal for yourself. Let's say I'm going to go to the store. This is what I would suggest doing first. Go to the store, get a bunch of stuff. I've got the top dairy replacement video that you can take a look at, write down some of those things or bring it to the store with you. I've got the grocery list I can send out. If you really want to give it a go. And even if you don't want to do it, let's say for 30 days, try like I did. I started saying, you know what, I'm going to do it for a couple of days. I'm going to do it just for tonight. I'm going to do it for 3 days. I'm going to do it for a week. Or you can just do Meatless Monday. Like, I would love to hear if everyone would just eliminate meat and dairy just on Monday. That would be really cool, because what would end up happening is you could try some different plant based meals. And like I said, the full health benefits, though, you have to really clear out of the meat and dairy, because that's our body is basically rejecting that. It's manifesting itself in insulin resistance that could be causing, if you suffer from type 2 diabetes, it could be the reason you might have eczema or a skin condition. It could be asthma. If you or your children suffer from asthma, sometimes that's based off of the dairy intake. Because if you think about it, like, let's say you're allergic to something, it's a foreign substance, it builds up mucus. So that's why I think my allergies were eliminated when I stopped eating dairy, because it was saying, hey, this belongs for a baby cow. So I don't think this belongs here. I'm going to build up some mucus. And we're just constantly putting this stuff in our body with the standard American diet. Like, everything, that even stuff that you wouldn't even imagine has dairy in it, has some type of dairy thrown in it. I don't know if it's like cheaper to make that way or what. However, if you think about it over time, it's causing a lot of our issues, a lot of our diseases. So when you clear out completely of that, and it's really easy to do. Like, I was the biggest meat and cheese eater there was for 42 years. So trust me, I know, that it it definitely can be done. I used to take like a whole thing of that Utz cheese dip that they sell, and dip Doritos in it and just soak them in there. I used to just go to the movies for the nachos, but really for the cheese. I used to eat Outback Steakhouse. I went on like a run where I ate like a steak and a baked potato and a salad for like a month straight. So I totally get it. However, I do not miss it. Once that was cleared out of my body and I saw how good I felt, and all these replacement products like Beyond Meat, Beyond Burgers, we've got Gardein crumbles that you can make your tacos with. I mean, if you do want some type of junk food, you've got plenty of things that you can do. Dairy products like the plant butter they have, it tastes just the same. Hellman's vegan mayo, soy milk, almond milk, they even have cashew milk. Like, there is so many things that you can try, and I was surprised, I was shocked, and I know Dawn was too, because she thought I was crazy for a while eating a bunch of raw vegetables, until she saw like what happened, and how, like, even she said once she started eating plant-based, the food tastes better.
It
It
tastes much
really
better.
does. You don't need as much even dressing on salads, because your taste buds start to open up, to
You
the
know what
actual
I
taste of
noticed?
food.
Remember when I used to like to put, salt, quite a bit of salt on things?
Mhm.
And I noticed that when went plant based and kept it, more consistent, and when I stopped putting as much salt, I could taste the actual original taste of the food better. And I actually started preferring less salt. I used to have like a a killer sweet tooth. I don't have that anymore. I don't jones out for chocolate or something sweet anymore. And when I do have something sweet, like, I'll take like maybe like stuff like Sour Patch Kids. I love Sour Patch Kids, gummy bears, things like that. I'll eat something like that now and it'll be extremely sweet,
Mhm.
almost to a point where I don't like it. I mean, those things not but other stuff that I've had before that if it's really sweet, like I don't like it. You
Dude,
know what I
remember
mean?
the other night, when you got those crab, chips from the
Yes.
store? Dude, they were so salty, like, we couldn't even eat them, like, and I was buying, because it's so weird, like, I don't know if there's just a lot of, like, salt or something in the regular diet, but once you go plant-based, it's true, like, just like some people that when they stop drinking regular soda and they go to diet, they think regular soda tastes really, really sweet. I've said that before, and then I always have to preface it with, "But please don't drink diet soda, that's worse for you." Whatever that aspartame or whatever stuff is, it's
Right.
really bad. It's even worse than the sugar for you. But
Hmm.
that's how it kinda is, like, when you get away from something and then you try it, like, I literally buy Utz saltless chips when I do buy chips. I haven't had them for a
Oh
while
my
just
God, I remember the
remember
saltless
that?
chips.
Yeah, I had to get off of them because I was literally, like, hooked. Like, it was like the pre-dinner appetizer. I would just eat that saltless chips for a while. It's like I'll go through these phases where I'm like whole food, plant-based, raw
Right.
vegetables only, all the way to the gamut of I have to have plant-based nuggets every night and rice and potatoes. So I'm kinda in the middle right now. I'm mostly whole food, plant-based, but I do have my moments. And I notice what you do is you've been craving, like literally like craving these spinach wraps. Like we had Chinese last week, I think. And the next night I was like, "Do you want Chinese again? Because you have some left over." And you're like, "No, I really don't want it. I really am craving the spinach wrap."
Yeah. I mean, that's like my favorite thing anymore. You know what I mean? Like ultimate favorite. And all it is spinach and kale in a burrito wrap with some red onions, some tomatoes, some cilantro, and some alfalfa sprouts, and some balsamic vinaigrette. I love it. I can eat them all day long. But see, the thing I don't like about it is I feel like I'm cheating because of the wrap. You know what I mean? It's the carb there. But at the end of the day, if that's all the carbs I'm eating, I'm not sitting up eating a bunch of chips, then so be it. You know what I mean? It can't, it's not that bad.
Well, you know what? I think too it's actually not that like you said, it's not that bad. Like how I felt when I had to pretty much add like when I was adding carbs in, I
Hmm.
added brown rice, you know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
weird when you become plant-based, you feel like you're cheating because if you were trying to be raw, you've had a wrap, you know? Like some people would
Right.
think a wrap is healthy because I didn't have bread, you know? Like it's all perception. And when we were talking about goals, like my thing is, I remember at one of the old jobs I had, it was like make sure that the goal is attainable and achievable. And, like you want to set, there's long term goals, but you have to also set a short term goal, a realistic goal, So, and we've been talking a lot on your stream, which is midday at noon or no, 12:30 every day Eastern. If you think about it, that living in the now, the goal that you can set for yourself is even like the quicker you can do it. Like tomorrow, I'm going to actually try something plant based, or tomorrow, I'm going to not eat meat and dairy, and I'm going to try some of these things that Jen and Dawn have been rambling about, right? Oh,
Definitely.
I just wanted to give a shout out to the Vegan Knowledge Group. Thank you to, I think it was Lisa Newton who has posted this week, and someone else posted on the group there for us to see. It was called, let me get it pulled up here so that I can. Here we go. Wolf in Wags. Guess what's better than Christmas? A vegan Christmas. Merry Vegan Christmas, and they've got their link in there. It's all happening today at Lebanese Vegan Social Club. Thank you for sharing that on the page. And then I want to thank Don and Dina from the Well Beings group. They gave us this excellent interview, allowed us to talk, and somewhere along the line, I said I was toying with tofu, so that ended up being the name of the YouTube. So thank you guys for that. And then everyone that always joins and is a supporter of the stream, I really appreciate you guys. I know Jesse and Janetta and Dee, thank you guys all for coming, and Becca. I know everyone has been here, and I know it's a little bit early because usually we don't go on time. It seems like
Right.
the past couple of weeks I've been late, but I know everybody is likely might be working. I saw this article that I shared on my vegan group too that said a healthy diet sent my prostate cancer into remission, and it's a Forks
Oh,
Over
that's
Knives
cool.
article. So, like, if you get a chance, Forks Over Knives is a great website. Our friend Deb Vive actually does a site called Vegan Integrity, and she's got stories of everybody, like all kinds of success stories or why people are vegan, and I'm on there as well. So but me and Dawn had a lot of fun on that interview, so I hope you get a chance to watch it on our channel.
Yeah,
And
that was fun. That was fun.
well, you got real loud.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about now?
Say again.
It's still pretty loud?
Yeah, it's still pretty loud, but that's okay. At least we
You
can
know
hear
what?
you.
I'll tell you what.
It
How
just
about
got
that?
extremely loud though,
Is that
like
better?
you. Yeah, that's better. It
Okay,
sounded like
yeah, super mic.
I
I
know,
want to be
right?
a super mic. I had it up and I noticed today earlier on my midday stream that I never pulled it down like I usually do. I had it sit suspended upward and it
Mhm.
sounded like it was right there in my face. So I'm like, okay, I don't know whatever happened with this mic, but it's juiced up now. So I can't pull it down. I have to leave it suspended upward and it's perfectly clear that way. If I put it down, it's going to be just what just happened, really loud.
Definitely. And you were telling me earlier, oh, you know what I was gonna say too?
What?
I felt like there was someone else recently that told me that comes into the stream. I know Ro is usually here to tell her story, so she may be able to chime in later. But there was someone else here. I know I can't remember if it was Janetta or somebody told me about something they tried that was vegan, and I cannot remember, but I'll come up with it. That's what happens even if you're plant-based. Sometimes when you're 46, you can't remember the. But I think you were telling me about your goal that you wanted to set.
Yeah, I want to my okay, so I'll be the first one
Mm,
to do a challenge, okay? My challenge is going to be to stay committed to the fast and raw lifestyle that I've outlined, where I fast for 22 hours and I have an eating window of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that, and I work out, I keep my workouts Monday through Friday and see how far that gets me. I want to keep that up continuously. And then during the eating window of 7 to 9, it's got to be completely raw vegan. No wraps. I'm going to replace the wraps with, instead of doing spinach wraps, I'm just going to make a salad out of the spinach and kale and just throw some lettuce in there for texture.
oh, that sounds good.
Yep, it's
I,
going to be completely raw vegan with a 22-hour fasting window.
I love fasting throughout the day. I have not ate anything. Well, I did eat a one piece or like actually one bite of a banana today because it wasn't even that good of a banana. I would have had more, but it was all mushy, so I didn't like it. I've been in this kick with bananas and peanut butter for some reason. I like banana and peanut butter. I like celery and peanut butter. I know that doesn't go for a lot of people, but I don't know who taught me that. But I really, for some reason, those two things are good. I also like celery and ranch. It's weird. What a diverse little vegetable. It can have peanut butter or ranch on it and taste good, but not both at the same same time.
Now
Not not for me.
you know what's weird? I used to like munching out on celery. I don't anymore. I like it in stuff like potato salad or like the egg um the chickpea tuna salad that I would make. I like it in that and stuffing, when it's cooked and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't like munching out on just raw celery anymore. It's okay, but
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, like,
carrots.
I mean, I don't like it technically by itself, but I've gotten to like it a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit
you
more.
do. You munch out on it. I remember? Oh my God! Remember a few years back when you went ballistic and you just had to have your celery sticks?
Yes.
You
You
were
know,
eating some
I like
celery.
shredding it too, like, it tastes good, like,
Yeah.
shredded on my salad, like, I that's what I was gonna say, I think my goal is and I started this before and then I kinda went off of it a little just because we started, like sometimes I was working later and I just kinda got lazy with it because, but you've made a great point to me a bunch of times, like, why do I not pre-prepare my meals, like, so that I can make why don't I make a huge salad? And I think it's because of the way I make it, I do it like a veggie tray, so I, like, organize it, but I could cut up all the vegetables. I think you and mom were trying to tell me this one time, "Just cut up a bunch of celery for the week, cut up a bunch of lettuce," or, pull it apart and put it in a
Hmm.
like, put everything in a container so that you can just, because I think
Throw together a
sometimes
salad.
the raw thing for me because of how much variety I have to have, or I think I have to have, because I'm like, oh, but I have to have my carotene and the carrots, and I got to have the vitamin A and that's good for circulation if I eat the celery, and I got to have this for this. It's like I'll keep adding on until my salad is way above my head. And I love like mung bean sprouts in it. Like when I do like plant-based, I mean raw, I love that big salad. So I think I'm gonna go on the journey with you. And when are you starting yours?
Well, I was thinking that I was gonna start it today, but I didn't. I
So
still had
tomorrow?
a few wraps left. Yeah, so I guess I'll start it tomorrow.
And
And
so let me ask this, do we want to do one like do we want to do like a Saturday night where we eat something different, or are we gonna stay strict on it all the way through?
tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make mine a New Year's resolution challenge.
Okay.
Since it's December and December is a holiday time, you tend to want to cheat a little bit. It's the holidays. I'm gonna give myself some grace and I'm gonna put this as a New Year's resolution. So Sunday is January 1st, which is cool because coincidentally, that's actually the first day of the week, technically. People think of it as Monday, but that's the first day of the work week. The first
Hey,
day of the
Ro.
actual week is Sunday, and January 1st falls right on a Sunday. So I'm gonna start this January 1st.
Okay, that's great. January 1st it is. I want to go raw on January 1st and then maybe like at least 90%. Even if I have a little bit of rice, I definitely want to keep it just rice or sweet potato with it.
Hey Ro, how are ya?
So Rose said, "Hey everyone, crazy day today. I feel you on that." Dude, I was like, I'm going to stick with my meatless Monday, but it's definitely not going to be a long one because it was a crazy, chaotic day for me. Hey everyone, crazy day today, but I had to pop on and say hi, and I'm going to catch the replay in the morning. Ro, thank you for popping on. I think a lot of people are having a crazy, it's just another manic meatless Monday. Don't worry, I won't sing. If there is anyone here, they'll leave the stream if I do that again, even on the replay. This is the singer
Thanks for
here. If you
supporting,
haven't,
Ro. We appreciate you.
Ro, we are so thankful. We're always bragging about you. You're like the newborn vegan. I'll get some more of you. Trust me, you will come to this side. You will see the
Check
good
that
benefits.
check that stream out. I sent you the link from earlier. I think you'll like it.
And go visit Rose TikTok. And speaking of singing, Dawn blessed us with her singing of Wild World on my TikTok recently. What was it, like 3 days ago now, I think? 2, 3 days ago. And
Hmm.
then J&J Video. Is it JJ Video Reacts on your TikTok or is it just JJ Video? I think it's JJ Video. Is it Reacts? Okay. Cool. We'll go check that out too. And I do a
Let me
lot
double
of
check.
plant-based things with a little bit of goofy stuff mixed in, like a juggling video tonight.
No, it's
So,
actually at J&J Video Zero.
mm,
So that's my handle.
but she's not a zero. She's your hero.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's cool. Like I am like excited about that because I think energy wise, I feel the best when I eat like salad and living food and whole food plant based for sure. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna have fun through the holidays testing these plant based products for everybody, and I'm gonna finally finish my meat replacement video. Even though I'm more of an advocate, more of a I more push the raw and say, hey, eat raw, eat whole food, plant based. I also think that for a lot of us, we need to know that we have comfort foods that we can eat, and especially if it's somebody who's really new to this or you're trying to get your kids into this and they've already been eating a certain way, we all want to know that we can have those things like on the holiday, or if we just want something that tastes like something we used to eat. And so we definitely are going to do some taste test videos too to help identify those products. I'm telling you though, you will feel so good, and I think challenging yourself is really the only way you're going to do it, because I'm otherwise, and you have to set a date, set a start date, and make it fun. Like we always talk about this, you're not eliminating anything, you're adding a whole new world of food, a whole new creativity to try to make things that you really enjoy, and you will have like a whole world of food that opens up to you that you didn't even know was there. You will not miss meat. And I know if I heard myself say this 10 years ago, I would laugh and I'd give Dawn a little like nudge, like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and entertain this weird lady saying that she doesn't miss meat. But I'm not really doing that.
Right?
I really did try it, and it was something like this. We watched and we just talked about this. It was a documentary called Raw Food Healing. We watched it, and I'm like, that sounds really interesting. And look, I mean, I lost 55 pounds. I'm like at my high school weight. I feel so much energy. I feel better than ever. I'm calmer, at some certain points, unless anxiety kicks in, right? However, like I do feel like it's definitely a difference, and not having to deal with I haven't been sick in 4 years, even through all the COVID pandemic and everything. Haven't had a cold, haven't had heartburn, haven't had allergies, have not had stomach virus or anything. So anything can happen. I do realize that. I'm just telling my story. That's been, and not just me, however, like the amazing transformations. Mr. Rick McKeon came on and told us how he basically got rid of the cancer and got off all his medications and became able to walk again. Mark, and he feels like better than ever at 77.
Which one had the MS, Jen?
You got real loud again. You scared me. That was Mark Samuel, which
Oh,
he's a
okay,
member of
cool.
our group. Yep, he eliminated the symptoms of MS. That is something that the doctors, I've never heard of that in my life until I started. I've heard now a lot of it because I've Googled it and looked it up. There are so many stories of people that have eliminated symptoms of MS and cancer and type 2 diabetes. Dawn, isn't it amazing and like so wild when you get into that world what you hear that
It
is kind of
is.
like kept hush hush?
Yeah, it definitely is. Big Pharma definitely doesn't want that getting out there, but people are curing themselves of MS and alleviating their symptoms. And, not only that, but all kinds of things, hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, all of that stuff can be cured with a plant-based diet. And it depends on the severity of it and how far you're in. But people have come back from stage 4, knocking at death's door by changing their diet, but more importantly, changing the way they think and their relationship to food. So because it has a profound effect on the mind. So you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful of that as well.
Definitely. Like everything is connected. You know what I mean? Like you can't do one without the other. And I know I've tried to, there are ways that food can help, with your focus and help you feel like a lot of people, like even Dr. Milton Mills, I was watching that little segment and he said when he got, plant based that he felt like he had more focus, for what he was doing. So food can affect that, but you also have to, if you're dealing with things, you also have to heal your mind in a sense. It has to go in conjunction with that too. But the food is definitely going to be a big help. Some people even say that they feel less angry when they stop eating meat because I don't know what the science is on that. You know, However, we are, eating flesh that has been, you know, sometimes maybe brutally murdered. I mean, let's just say it, it is what it is. It's a shame to say. And I'm not, trying to offend anyone who eats meat because I used to eat it. I get it. We're not bad people. That's just what we were raised eating. But if you truly think about it, which is why a lot of people don't want to think about it, it is what it is. So it definitely can cause a different body chemistry. Plus, a lot of like heartburn and things are caused because our alkaline levels are not meant to break down, and meant to disintegrate that type of to meat. I saw video and a guy, I've seen similar things to this. I can't remember what it was. I think it was called like 10 reasons that you should go vegan today or something like that, or 10 reasons to go vegan or why you should be vegan. If you take a look, he had on the screen, I'll try to find this clip for next week, Don, but he had up a picture of strawberries on the left side of the screen and baby pigs on the right side of the screen. Really cute baby pigs too. It made me want a baby pig. And he said to the audience, it was like a auditorium or a cafeteria, it looked like type thing full of people. And he was like, so what comes to mind when you look at the left picture? Does your mouth start watering? If I said I'm going to slice into those strawberries, would you want to take a piece of them? It would give you a good feeling, right? And then he's like, okay, now let's look at the picture on the right of the baby pigs. Now, does your mouth start watering when you see them? If I took a knife and I said I'm going to slice into them, would that mean that the juice coming out you would want? Like, basically, it was like that thing of if you give a child an apple and a rabbit, they're going to play with the rabbit and eat the apple, not the other way around.
Right.
So if you don't like literally, you can say, "Oh, I'm meant to eat meat. I crave meat." No, you don't crave the animal though. You crave the processed part that they do to it after they've already done the nasty stuff. So I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. However, I don't take that approach for the most part, for advocating for a plant-based or a vegan diet. I don't like to make people feel bad. I feel like you can get more buy-in and help people understand. And my goal is not to make people feel bad, it's to make them feel good and feel healthy. So I'm like, if
Right.
I can tell you this is what I've experienced, are you at this point tired of your health issues? Are you ready to make a change? And also then, mine was a journey. I didn't realize the terrible things that happen to animals until much later on. But that keeps you from having those cheat days where you're like, I'm just gonna eat meat. It's like I could never do that now, you know.
Right.
It's definitely, it's a journey for sure, but it starts with the first day. It starts with trying it. It starts with getting a couple of products and realizing, hey, this isn't so bad. Because you're going to have in your mind that plant-based cheese tastes like plastic. You're going to have in your mind that a Hellman's vegan mayo could taste like paste or something. Like you're never going to believe it unless you try it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You hate it, right? So why not try it? What's the worst that can happen if you try going plant-based for 30 days? You feel like, crap anyway. So, do it. Do something fun. Get the
Ah,
whole family
does it taste
involved.
like paste to you, Jen?
It tastes just like mayonnaise, but I thought it was going to taste like paste. I really did. And I found some mayo and some ranch that tasted like paste, really, that said they were plant, and you have to find the right ones. That's why I made the darn top dairy replacement video.
Right.
Because I'm like, I already tested them all. Y'all don't have to taste paste, placed. You don't have to taste paste. Vegan knowledge has done it for you. JJ will take care of you. But yeah, so we've tried, you know. So anyway, are we gonna tell? No, we can't tell them which one won because that would be cheating. We have to wait for the video to be done. When do you think next Meatless Monday we'll play it?
We'll play it next Meatless Monday, and we can also test the do another couple of taste tests and just put them all in one video.
Okay, so we can do the whole like what we're doing is a playoff basically. So we had the ultimate Gardein chicken nuggets against the impossible nuggets. And I even said it like that in the while they were sitting in the oven next to each other. So we tasted those and we have a winner that's moving on to the next round and it's going against Morningstar.
Morningstar, right?
And then I got some of the nugs tonight, so we're going to throw them in the mix too. And then I think Beyond Nuggets was the other
We're
one.
giving Beyond a little bit of a hiatus because unfortunately one of their plants, the one that we believe we're probably getting the stuff from, unfortunately had some type of issue. They've got to do a little bit of cleanup in there, so we haven't been grabbing anything
So
from Beyond. But
we replaced Beyond with Nugs. Let's do that. Let's do them next, so that way we have that fourth contender in
okay,
there. 'Cause that's a pretty popular brand. And then there's another one that isn't really nuggets, but like Daring, I think it's called Daring. I saw that when I was looking for nuggets. That's the one I had you try before. They're like more like if you were looking for chicken that's not breaded.
okay, I
They're
got you.
like those little like, almost reminds me of like a chicken type thigh or something, like but they're like you can put barbecue sauce on them. I don't know. Well, I shouldn't talk about that on the plant-based, but it is what it is. It's the imitation of that, not a real one, not a real thigh, everyone. That's so funny. But yeah, so like I think that's gonna be fun because we can try those and then I know this video is gonna be so cool when you put it together. I can't wait to show people the challenge, the nugget challenge of the year.
I am looking forward to it.
Me too. I think we'll go ahead and keep this going for a few more minutes. However, I am getting pretty hungry for my plant-based food for tonight, aren't you?
I am. I was about to say I can go ahead and get back to work on that desk, and
Yeah, because we're trying to get the desk together. Like we were having tomorrow's Tuesday takeover, and then like tomorrow I'm literally going to be on working all day and all night. So it's like we're trying to put this cool new desk in that is going to go right in the corner here, and I'm like, it's like if we wait too late, we're not going to do it right, and then we have to
right,
do it early. I'm like, I want to do it early. It's like the agony of the time frame. And then it's like, this is our chill time. And you said that the tell all was on tonight. So I know this isn't tomorrow's stream. Is that what you're
yeah,
going to talk about tomorrow?
uh-huh.
So
On the
everyone
Tuesday
that
takeover.
listens to this, tune in or like J&J video. You can see she's made a comment in the comments. JJ video reacts, like her YouTube and jump on there and check out tomorrow's what is it? Tuesday takeover or takeover
Tuesday
Tuesday.
takeover.
And then
Talking about 90
tomorrow,
Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance, and tomorrow at 12:30, we've got the midday meltdown that she does so that if you want to heal your mind and not only your body over here. And I'm so thankful for everyone who listens and I'm really excited. Leave me a comment of what your goal is that you set, whether it's you're going to have no meat or dairy on Meatless Monday, or you're going to add more salads and more raw foods into your diet, or you're going to go plant based, which I really want for 30 days. If you can do it, no, do a week, whatever you can do, a week, 3 days, a week, 30 days would give you the best health benefits. So I'm really excited, and remember, look at it like a good challenge. Like this is opening up a world of I'm going to try this, 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 and this, and you will be so like you'll feel great. And I love hearing when people feel really good from doing that. So
Yeah.
anything I can do to help, if you want, Don, you know what I'm going to send you? I'm going to send you the link, even though I probably need to make some adjustments to it. I have a grocery list that I put together if you want to go to the store and buy a bunch of stuff, because that's where it starts. You got to have the stuff in the house. And even if it's just you, you have to have those alternatives. It'd be great if you could get the whole family on it, as it really is exciting. Like when me and Dawn can do it together and we can come up with different things, and she'll be like, you know what? I tried this, and it's really good together. And I'll be like, look at this cabbage mixture that I made, or look at
Right.
this plant-based product they have now. Um, so definitely check it out. Go to the Vegan Knowledge Facebook page, go to my TikTok, go to look back at, listen into the Amazing Plants Formations episodes. Just delve into it too. Like Google health benefits of a plant-based diet, and you will see like so many like crazy like stories of you'll be wondering why you haven't done this before. And another thing I did that I would suggest you do is whenever you're eating a certain vegetable, like you'll be, you know, doing like health benefits of, let's say you're doing celery. I would just pull that up, and while you're cutting the celery, listen to the health benefits of it. And everything you're putting in your body does so much for it. You're giving yourself the best chance of being happy and healthy. And like literally, I wish I had, knew this like so much earlier in life, so I wish I had known it when I was
Better
19.
late than never, though.
Better late than never. That's right. And once you find that you feel these health benefits like we do, you want to put it out here, which is why we come on here each week and do this stream. And I'm very thankful for all of you for listening. Let me know in the comments your plant-based journey, what your goals are, and if you have anything you want to know, what we eat, anything like that, any resources, just let us know, and we are here to help you.
Don't forget to smash the like button as well, guys, so that we can get this spread through the algorithm so more people can be helped on their plant based journey.
And give us a subscribe.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good
All
night,
right.
everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.